Okay, welcome to this week's lesson. So this week's warm-up is going to be performed by Maisie Cox and instructed by Mrs. Cox. So I'm going to leave you to do that and I'll see you back soon. Enjoy.
Okay, so we're going to do a nice little warm-up now. So face me, chariot, Kanye. So jogging on the spot. Okay, brilliant. Okay, take your knees up. Heels up. Knees up. Heels up. Okay, flick your feet out in the front. Keeping those hands up, good. And then take your feet out to the side. Okay, flick your feet out in front. And to the side. Okay, knees up. Heels up. Flick your feet out in front. To the side. And jogging on the spot. Okay, 5-star jumps. Okay, and back to jogging on the spot. Okay, side but on the floor, 5 press-ups. Hardcore maze. Awesome, back to jogging on the spot. Okay. 5 burpees. Good. Good, and jogging on the spot. Okay, boom. So now we're going to rotate the knee outwards, alternate legs, 5 each leg. So 10 in total. Nice big movements, open up those hips. Nice big movements. Okay, and now inwards. Nice big movements. Good. So now we're going to straighten out the leg. So we're going to do outer crescent kicks. So 10 in total, alternate legs. Good. Awesome. Now, in the crescent. Okay, now take your right leg back to walking ready stance. Okay, so you're going to do front rising kicks. So just 5 front rising kicks off that back leg, keeping the leg nice and straight. Your time. That's it, change legs. Okay, so you can now rotate your arms backwards. That's it, big circular movements. So open up those shoulder blades. And forwards. That's it, nice big movements. Okay, now we're going to do 1 forwards and 1 backwards. So take your arms to the top and then drop them. That's it. Just like that. And then change. Good. It's like a weird dance maze. But big movements, that's good. That's what we want, big movements. Okay. Take your legs out wide. That's it, stretch down to the centre. That's it, just relax into that stretch. Nice deep breaths. Okay, take your hands to the left. That's it, you should be holding each stretch for about 30 seconds. Take your hands over to the right. Excellent, so bend your left leg and keep your right leg straight. You bending that left leg? Okay, and bending the right leg. Excellent, so back to centre. Excellent, bring your legs back in. That's it, shake your legs off, your arms off. Okay, face me, cherry up. Kanye. So this is one of our pets, this is T-Bow. Here we go. Okay, Mace. Stand up, face me, cherry up. Kanye.
Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Before we do the next bit, you need a belt, so you might need to take your own belt off for this, or if you're not wearing your belt, go and grab it. We just need something to jump over, but the belt's probably the ideal thing. You're just going to lie it out flat on the floor, like so. Okay, so go and grab one of those, pause the video, go and grab a belt and lay it out on the floor. Okay, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 minute, and you're going to be doing side jumping, so both feet together, okay, and just basically jumping over the belt, and we're going to do that for 1 minute. Okay, so set yourself up, ready, go. So both feet, okay, again working at your own pace, you can go faster or slow, so you might find that you're going at a slower pace, okay, you might find that you're quite happy going from side to side. It doesn't matter which. Some of you might need to pause in between, get your breath back, okay? But just try and keep going for the whole minute over your belt. Getting attacked again by the flag. It's like a funny day today. It's been raining and sunny and windy. Just keep going. Good. Last few seconds. And stop. Okay, so we're now going to do a minute of continuous turning kicks, alternating legs. Okay, you can do sparring style, so you're pointing the foot if you want to. Make sure you are alternating legs. Make sure you are turning the hips as well. So it's not front kicks, turning kick. We're going to do a whole minute. Ready? Go. Just alternating legs. Try and keep your hands up in a guard. There's a hole in the mat there. Okay, just keep going. A nice steady pace. Again, working at your own pace. You've got to do it for a whole minute. So keep a good pace. You can do the whole minute at. Oh, it's really sunny now. Keep those hands up. Turn your hips, so it is a turning kick, not front kick. Good. Keep going. If you've got somebody who can hold pads, then you can do this on the pads, or if you've got a kick bag, you can do your kicks on the kick bag. Keep going and stop. Good. Give your legs a shake. Okay, so this time you're using your belt again, both feet again, and this time you're going forwards and back. Okay, both feet though on the balls of the feet. And again, we're going to do that for a minute. Okay, ready? Say ready. Ready, and go. So forwards and back. So over there, forwards and back. Oop. Okay, keep your knees slightly soft. And again, working at your own pace, so it might be this pace. Okay, or nice and fast. So working at your own pace. Try and keep going all the way through, even if you have to slow down. Keep going. It's good to keep going. Last little bit. And stop. Okay, so now we're going to do a minute. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you've got double turning kicks, alternating legs for 1 minute. Ready? Go. Good. And again, work at your own pace, but try and keep going all the way through the minute. Try and keep your hands up in a guard. Check that. Make sure you turn your hips so it does look like a turning kick, not front kick. Work through. Try and extend and snap each time as well, so you're bringing that knee back. Good. Hands, keep them up. Good, keep going. Good. And stop. So the next minute, you're going to have the legs split over the belt, and all you're going to be doing is switching those. Okay, if you want to think more sparring, then think about switching your entire body like you would if you were sparring. Okay, and also you can change direction and things as well. We're going to just do that for a minute. Ready? And set up and go. Okay, so switching. Try and turn your whole body if you can, like you would if you were sparring. Maybe even change your guard. Yeah. Okay, a bit of fancy footwork. Keep going. Again, you can go at your own pace. You could be doing it this way. I don't mind. Okay, just work at your own pace all the way through. And stop. So the last minute we're going to do triple turning kicks. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 without putting the leg down. Again, trying to make sure you extend and snap back each time as well, so it's proper one, so not just kind of going like you're shaking something off your foot. Okay, so proper turning kicks, alternating legs for 1 minute. Go. 2, 3, change legs. 1, 2, 3, change legs. Make sure they're proper ones. Make sure you've got your hands up in a guard. Okay. If you really want to work it, you can go 1, 2, 3, go different heights. 1, 2, 3. Okay, or just put them out the same height. Okay, or the same height. So as long as you're working at your best, that's the main thing. Hands up in a guard. Good. Snap them right back. I've been working on balance loads recently, so we should be getting good at this. Good. Keep going. It's the last minute. Good. Good. Keep going. And stop. Well done. So just clear your belt out of the way so you've got a bit of room to do the technical. And today we're just going to work on, in our technical, we're just going to work on focus, where you look when you're doing techniques and the focus of a technique. Okay, so those two kind of things together. I touched on it in a couple of my Zoom sessions last week, so I'm just going to progress that on. So, you know, we don't often say it, but if you've started in this position and you're doing 4-directional punch, so you step forwards with your right side and punch, okay, then obviously I'm looking forward. That's where my target is. The other thing we're working on focus-wise, not just where I'm looking, but where the technique is going. So I'm not going from here, punching out here, looking over there, or punching to the centre like I'm supposed to, but being looking over there. So it's those two things together, okay? Your patterns and exercise is against one or more imaginary opponents, so that's what I'm imagining in my head. So if I'm punching straight ahead, that's where my opponent is. There's no point in me looking over there. Equally, if the opponent is right in front of me, there's no point in me punching over there, but looking at them. Okay, so it's those two things that we're putting together. So you step forwards and you punch, but when you kind of turn to block, I look, that's the direction I'm going in. So I'm here, look, cross, block, step forwards, punch, look, cross, block. So same in any of the patterns. So let's do down gun. Okay, first move of down gun, knife hand guard and block to your left. No, look to your left. That's the first move. Look to your left, block. Okay, punch, look, block, punch, look, block. Yeah. So that's what we're saying about looking where your technique is. One of the other ones that I pick up loads of people on is the end of do san, when you come to do you do a knife hand strike, step up, knife hand strike. So many of you are like that. Yeah? Look down your arm, that's where your target is, down there. So you should be finishing your pattern, looking down your arm, looking at the target, staying there with discipline, self-discipline, until I say parole. Okay, so that's the sort of thing we're looking at. That's the sort of thing that gets you A passes. Yeah, that kind of sharpness in your movement and understanding of where you finish. So again, looking at focus of technique, if I was doing a knife hand strike here, okay, then it finishes here, it doesn't finish here. And so think about where things finish. Same with your middle and forearm block, for instance, yeah, not over here. So focus of technique, but focus of your eyes and where your eyes are. They're two different things. So when we say focus, okay, they're two different things. Where you're looking and the position of your movement. I've seen people who aren't particularly amazing at kicking or amazing at taekwondo generally in some ways. They might not be the most mobile, might not be the fittest, but their focus is so good that that's why they're the grade that they are. Because they fully understand what it is they're trying to do. So if you were to do, say, this technique, higher grade, you've got this technique here, what is it you're trying to do? Somebody's coming in with a kick to the groin maybe, okay, so it needs to be covering that. And if they're in front of you here, there's no point doing it over there because the kick's going to come straight in. So that sort of focus. If you're not 100% sure where you're supposed to be doing the technique, that's what I'm here for. You ask me that question, I can tell you where it should be, and then you'll get it right from then on. So hopefully that makes some sense to you. So practice your pattern or your exercise or even some of your line work and make sure that you are looking where you're going to go, okay? Looking where you're going to go. And when you finish things, make sure you're looking at it, so when you finish your technique, finish your exercise, finish your pattern, that you're looking at your target. Hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any questions, when I unmute you on Zoom, you can ask me. Okay, so this week's challenge is in your email. There's two really. If you don't have a full set of sparring equipment or any sparring equipment, then you'll be doing belt tying. Okay. Okay, so belt tying was last week's challenge to be able to do it. So this week's challenge is to be able to tie the belt. So you can look at the YouTube video that Mrs. Oban did if you're not sure, and you've got to time how quickly you can do it. Okay, so that's your challenge this week. Is obviously now you know how to do it because you did that last week. You've got to time how quickly you can do it in. All right, send me a video, send me the time it took you. I'm interested to know how well you're getting on. If you have sparring equipment, your challenge is to have your pile of sparring equipment. Okay, set stopwatch. How quickly can you get it all on? Full kit, mouth guard, everything, ready to go, ready to chariot canoe and start sparring. Okay, so that's your challenge this week, is how quickly can you get sparring equipment on? If you haven't got a full set of sparring equipment, how quickly can you tie your belt? Video them, send them to me, or just send me the amount of time it took you. It would just be good to know. I could even maybe do a leaders board. Might do a leaders board. So send it in your time, your best time, and I might even do a leaders board and put out who wins. Okay, so enjoy the challenge. These are skills that we need in class anyway, so get on it. Excellent work. Okay, face me, chariot, canoe, Hassan dismissed. Well done.